Hey guys, what's going on? It's Asher coming at you today in Clash Royale. What's going on, guys? Today we have Kamikaze, the giant double prince phenom, back on the channel, guys, because who else are we gonna ask about the jump over the river ponies of the Dark Prince and the Prince other than Kamikaze? I asked his overall opinion on Giant. Giant got that massive buff. Okay, well, 5% HP, but still, when you have a lot of HP, 5% does make a little difference, at least. He says, obviously, he's a big fan of the balance changes. The Prince is jumping over the river. He said, nah, so far hasn't made a drastic impact, but there are a few times in niche situations where you can use them to jump over the river to kind of snipe at a troop, maybe a ranged troop, if the opponent puts them in kind of the center of their side of the arena, like you would say like a flying machine or something like that, or a baby dragon. So having them be able to jump over the river, or if somebody puts a defensive unit too close to the river, you can try to snipe it away with a Prince or a Dark Prince, depending on what defensive unit there is, if you already have the, let's say, the Giant down in the other lane. What about you guys? Have you played the two Princes since the balance changes? And by the way, as we do have Kamikaze back on the channel, guys, I want to give a massive shout out to his YouTube channel. You guys can go ahead and check that out in the show notes below. It'd be an honor for me if you guys would support my guest here on the channel and give him a big fat subscribe. All right, here we go, guys. We have a Dark Prince charging his way into the battle ram that's being held up by the big fella, the Giant. Do a good job taking care of the P.E.K.K.A, getting out of the geometrical range, if you will, of the Magic Archer, and letting the Prince finish off those Barbarians. Always got to be careful, the Magic Archer, man. Sometimes, I'm embarrassed to say, but sometimes Magic Archer does more damage, you know, when I'm playing against him, especially if you're like trying to, you guys, oh man, a lot of thoughts. Speak fast, Ash. You guys ever play and you're like, are you always paying 100% attention to Clash Royale when you guys are playing it? That's my question to you guys. Because oftentimes, I have a bad habit of playing like while I'm watching, you know, a stand-up comedy special in the background there. Or playing while, you know, whatever. Sneaking in a match when I'm watching, pretending to watch Paw Patrol with my son or something, you know? And I'm not really giving it all of my attention, right? So, what I end up doing inevitably is forgetting they have Magic Archer, and next thing you know, I feel like Magic Archer is the main win condition when I play against Magic Archer, because I'm putting my troops right in the line of fire, and then I'm like, oh crap, they have Magic Archer. Either way, guys, here we go. This one's looking pretty good here. Man, I've been rambling on today, haven't I, guys? I apologize. We have 10 seconds remaining inside the match. Lightning does come down. It's going to be way more than lightning necessary going against P.E.K.K.A, bridge spam, and making it look super, super easy to start off the video. Let's go ahead and jump into the next match. We're not super high. We're top 5,000 ladder, but not like top 500. Be right back. All right, guys, here we go inside the next match here against this dude.
I have a name.
The best of the best that we're facing in the world, even though for me, top 5,000 is pretty dang good. I don't know. Where does that threshold for you guys where you think, okay, this is a really good guest here on CWA? Is it just, do you evaluate them on their play style, where they are on ladder? Do you like when it's at the end of a grand challenge so you know the opponents are going to be, you know, generally fairly good? What is it that really gets you going, or do you not care? You know, as long as they're a pro, you don't care where they're playing. You're just trying to, you know, emulate their games, their play style. Learn how to play their deck, right? So it looks like we're going against Golem here in the next matchup. We go Giant in the back. We did have about a 1 or 2 elixir lead. They go Golem in the back. Let's see how we handle this one. So we go same lane as the Golem. Granted, we played our card first. I'm assuming we're just going to go Prince, Dark Prince, and Prince in the back. Try to use the Giant as kind of a 5 elixir meat shield here, with that extra HP as well. Mini P.E.K.K.A does come down, so that meat shield won't last for long. Got a Baby D and a Mini P. Firing away at it. Fireball comes down, getting nice value out of our Mega Minion as well. Mega Minion, man, puts out a lot of damage. Nice E-Wiz there at the very last second here as we approach the halfway point inside this match. Dark Prince doing good work against the Golemites, not before they take, what, 1,000 damage plus off of our tower? Man. All right, here we go. Double Prince attack going on right here. Bar Barrel comes down. Prince stabs away that Barbarian. However, Mega Minion able to put in some work on the defensive end against our Double Prince attack there. So here, what do we do in this situation? We take a Mega hit. We have a 1 elixir lead. Are we go? Yeah, okay. We just go Giant. Now we go strong side lane. The opponent's going to go Golem same lane. And let's see how we handle this one. Immediately Dark Prince first, trying to get back to that Prince that we cycled at the bridge in the opposite lane. Here we go. It's going to be 50 seconds left in regulation. We go Mega Minion as well, trying to get some nice DPS down. We also play that Miner. He does not pull back the Mini P.E.K.K.A, though. We do have a Giant and a Miner both on the tower, and now we have a Prince in the back for the Golem. Dark Prince putting in work, too. We want to kill that Golem before he gets to the tower, and we do. We also use another Giant here as a meat shield. Oh no, it's a Golem at the bridge. We have a Mega, we have Ewiz, we have Prince putting in work here. Baby D comes down by the opponent. Now we have 20 seconds remaining in the contest. NATO comes down, he is going to get that Golem to the tower. Ewiz still nice and healthy. We play Mega Minion there at the bridge along with the Prince. Responding to, let's see, Baby D's putting in so much work here. Oh, so annoying. Okay. 5 seconds remaining. Fireball comes down. Baby D's going to get a few hits, though, on the tower, taking it below 2,000 damage as we enter into sudden death. 2 minutes remaining inside the contest. Here we go. Ewiz, Dark Prince, Mega Minion, all down by Kamikaze. Excuse me. Here we go. It's going to be Prince at the bridge, meeting his brother, the Dark Prince, from the opposing team there at the bridge. Baby D breathing some fire. We place the Giant down. We do eat some of that lightning. Oh, man, 375 remaining in lightning NATO in the opponent's deck, but can they defend this push? Here it comes. Going to be a Miner. Going to be a Giant. Going to be 2 Ewizes, a Mega Minion. We have a Dark Prince. I think we got this, guys. I think we got this. Tower is down. There it goes, guys. Tower down. Kamikaze. $120 remaining inside the contest. Wow, what a victory. Let's go into the next one, guys. All right, guys, match number 3 is underway. We start out with a Miner to the tower in the safe spot. The opponent goes with a Tombstone here, so could be going against Lava, could be going against Splash Yard, the deck that I play. By the way, guys, I hate to report back like this, but I'm gonna have to. But not a great season for yours truly. I was actually traveling this weekend, gonna be traveling next weekend as well, so didn't get a chance to play towards the end, didn't get a chance to push. I was really hoping here to kick off 2022 that I would push very, very high. New all-time high in trophies with my graveyard deck. Didn't get a chance to even attempt that, but we'll see next season, right? Fireball comes down, getting value out of this Mega Minion. Man, Mega Minion is a card that Kamikaze gets so much value out of. Just so much damage out of the Mega Minion. I think sometimes we underestimate that card. All right, here we go again. A tower will finish off the... Okay, see that leap over the water? A little bit to get used to there by the Prince. So the Prince jumps over the river. We haven't seen a lot of river jumps, have we, guys? All right. Prince doesn't really do... Well, he got rid of the Tombstone at least. That's the good news. If he didn't get rid of the Tombstone, that would be a pretty depressing Prince right there. So halfway through the match, let's see. How did you guys do last season, by the way? Are you noticing any other differences in terms of balance changes? Let me know in the comments. I am, yeah, I'm not noticing anything huge. I feel like the meta is still pretty much the same. Nothing's really changed. Archer Queen's still broken. You know, we kind of anticipated that it wouldn't be enough of a nerf. I'm not really complaining about it. She doesn't really bother me that much. I know she bothers a lot of you guys, but me, I'm okay with it. I just think that, yeah, that nerf wasn't much. But what about Balloon? How do you guys feel about the Balloon now after the rework? Some people swear it's even stronger. Other people swear it's on life support, almost dead. I'm still seeing a lot of mixed reaction there. So we go with a Prince right there, smack dab in the center of the map. That's 5 elixir just for a 3 elixir Tombstone. Is it going to be worth it? I don't know. You guys can be the judge. Was it worth it? But it's something that we are doing to get that Tombstone out of cycle from the opponent, right? They have NATO, they have Tombstone, back in hand. We go in with the Miner, but hey, it worked out very well there, right? Well, maybe not very well. I don't know. They get back to another Tombstone and a NATO. That's the problem, right? We forced them to use that Tombstone at the very last second because they had to cycle all the way back to it because we used our Prince in the middle of the river, in the middle of the arena. However, can we actually get to the tower here? Now we're just putting the relentless pressure on that tower. Wait a second, it worked! It all started, you could argue, it all started back on the Tombstone, the Prince getting that out of cycle, then missing the pull on the second Tombstone. All right, guys, let's go into the next match. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I want to show you a replay here against Pompeo. So here we go underway, and Pompeo playing one of those nasty Skeleton King deck. There we go. I was going to say Giant Skeleton, like Ash, bro, that's not the card, man. Come on, man. You've had these champions for a few months now, dude. You got to learn the names, Ash. You got to learn the names. It took me about 4 months to stop calling the firecracker a rocketeer. Is that what we're calling it? So I would say I got another couple weeks of mispronouncing or getting wrong, or just not being able to figure out what the heck these cards are called. So the Dark Prince does a little skip over the river there, no big deal. And now the looks like we're going against, well, obviously Pompeo, and he's playing not the Pompeo deck. He's playing Lava Hound, Lava Miner here. So we go Prince, nice heads-up play. When you're going against Lava Hound with this deck, always got to kind of have a keen awareness of where their ground counters are. Are they going to be able to respond to a naked Prince or Dark Prince at the river? Because most Lava Hound decks only have 2 ground responses in the deck. Catch them without that card or not enough elixir, you're going to be sitting pretty. So look at this hand right now for Pompeo, for example, right? We fireball away those skeleton dragons. Mega Minion's going to kill the Skeleton King or get pretty close to. Oh, Pompeo uses the ability, but we're just going to be able to zap it all away. Also zapping the Mega Minion. Probably just going to use a Dark Prince here. We have the E-Wiz. No, we go back to the DP, and there it goes. So being patient there on the defensive end by Kamikaze, right? He wanted to see what Pompeo was going to do first. He wanted to see what his tower was going to be able to do, rather than he react, you know, super quickly. We go in with a Dark Prince on the counterattack, and he takes that tower down. Again, look at the hand of Pompeo. What is he supposed to do there? Go Tombstone? I honestly probably would have went Tombstone in that situation, but Pompeo, a million times better player than me, he decides in that situation, you know what, I'm just going to chill here. I'm going to try to get the tower down. A nice zap at the very last second, taking that Tombstone away. The Giant does get to the tower for make it 2 or 3 punches, and then we fireball there. We have a Miner hammering away the back of the tower, the Prince on the front of the tower after taking care of the Skeleton King, and now can we respond to this? We do. Mega Minion against the Flying Machine. He can take it down. Miner comes in to try to protect all these support troops. All right, so here we go. It's going to be a tower down. Tower is down. We wait. We go Giant in the pocket. We have Zap, Fireball at the ready. Miner is on that tower. Takes it down below 600 HP. Now we have Flying Machine coming in the counterattack. We get some Skeletons in the left-hand lane, charging up that Skeleton King. And now 8 seconds, 7 and 6 seconds remaining. We get a Lava Hound in the pocket to contend with. Here we go with a Mega Minion disposing of the Flying Machine first and foremost. That's out of the way. Now we go with the Dark Prince responding to the Skeletons of the Skeleton King. We go with another Mega Minion as well. Good game comes down. We have Miner on the tower. Fireball comes down, and boom! There it goes. All right, guys, that's going to do it. I would say that Giant Double Prince is better than it was before. Is it dramatically better than it was before? No. But when Giant gets a little bit of a buff, hard to even recognize it in the gameplay. And Princes get a little bit of a rework buff as well, nerf buff. You know, they had an HP reduction. They had the Over the River. I don't know what you guys want to call it. Either way, Kamikaze thinks his deck is still as good as it used to be. Thank you for watching. Big shout out to Clash Royale. Check out Kamikaze's player stats and profile there. Big shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information as well. And beautiful time to go ahead and subscribe to Kamikaze. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, take care, guys.